boy in, alright, cause I dropped the bag on you. How you going by the night?
That's my boy 420. Hey, at that least, bro, I see my boy DJ Booger Rankin. Hey, he on it. Hey, yeah, once Booger Rankin on you, hey, you already know you got something. But my next artist, hey, I've been tagging him all week. Hey, he got a lot of DJs on it. He got a lot of outlets on it. And we got him live right now. Hey, what it do, my boy Ray Watts?
Hey, it's your boy Ray Watts. What's going on, man? What's up, man?
What's going on with you, buddy?
Ain't shit, man. Just hanging in there, you know what I mean? Taking it one day at a time, you know? Doing what I do, this music.
For sure. Hey, now, before we get to chopping it up a little bit, hey, throw a little bit of contact information out there for the people so they can get at you.
Alright, yo, you can check me on Instagram at ray.watts. Again, Instagram at ray.watts. You can catch me on Facebook at Ray Watts. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Ray Watts. You're gonna see me on there with like a little Sherlin type coat, you know what I mean? Subscribe to my channel. We lit. Black Heart Mafia all day. I know what it is. Shout out to my manager Reen. Shout out to my co-manager man. You know, we lit. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Hey, I see you working. Hey, you working. You all over the place. Hey, what's good with you, man?
Ain't shit, man. I'm just, you know, I just got my I just dropped my new EP. I Need a Drink. You know what I'm saying? We just shot a video out there in GA. You know what I mean? We Go video. That's one of the tracks that's on that that EP right there, that album, I Need a Drink. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? We lit.
Definitely. That album go hard. That EP go hard.
Yo, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, for real, man.
Yeah, I heard a couple of them tracks. Them tracks go hard. I'm actually gonna put one of them tracks on my mixtape coming up real soon.
Hey, man, listen, man. You already know. I ain't gonna disappoint you. If you want me to come out there, fly out there, I'm here, man. Let's do it.
Okay, for sure. We're gonna fly something up, get you out this way, get you on the road ASAP.
All right, then, let's do it, man. I'm with it. Always ready.
For sure. Now, how long you been moving? How long you been ticking in this game?
Man, I've been doing this shit since I was. All right, let me keep. I'm a R&B singer, and I'm a rapper. But you know, a lot of my fans, they don't know, like, you know what it was at the time. A lot of my fans and a lot of my associates didn't know I can rap and sing. But at the time, I was focused more on my singing. And then as I got older, you know, I had a little minor setback. You know, once you have a minor setback, you got to work harder now. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna just hold this back, because now you got a minor setback. Now you gotta work hard. You gotta work harder now. So I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. Since I was 8 years old, I've been singing, and I've been rapping since I was 8 years old too. But I was focused more on my R&B singing. You know, so I've been doing this since I was 8. I know it might sound crazy, but I think Michael Jackson started singing at 8, if I believe. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's impossible. You know what I mean?
No, it ain't impossible. Yeah, Michael Jackson started really young as hell. Yeah, his daddy was beating the hell out, beating the black off. He's definitely going to get. Now, what? Since you done got into it, because you done seen both sides, the R&B side and the rap side, what side you like more? What side make you go hard for this thing?
The R&B side, man. The R&B side, man. And I believe right now, you know, I don't want to make nobody feel like I'm coming at the game or nothing like that. Nah, it's just that you remember it was a time when it was just R&B. It was R&B was that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it dimmed down a little bit since all this music changed. So it's like, right now, I think we in that season right now that, you know, that it's more love. It should be some more love out there, man. We overpopulated with too much evil shit right now, man. We overpopulated, man. Like, yo, love it to the Keith Sweat. All the girls want to be talking about fucking niggas get some money. Like, come on, what about the niggas that really want to fuck you and give you some money, but marry you and love you for the rest of their life? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to put that R&B out there too, you know?
Well,
and we not talking about. Say that again.
Oh, I was about to say, it seems like they don't put everything in one batch. Everything is hip hop now, and the R&B gone.
Exactly. You know what? Ain't even that R&B gone. It's like Chris Brown. I'm not talking about Chris Brown, but I'm just saying I fucks with Chris Brown music. Chris Brown said these hoes ain't look. He said, and I don't fuck with broke bitches. Then he said he don't fuck with broke bitches. And you got broke bitches jumping all crazy for that song, like but I could have sworn in that song he said he don't fuck with broke bitches. Am I lying?
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
He said that. So it lets you know, like, it lets you know that the R&B changed, my nigga. Because R&B, a nigga would never said nothing like that in the R&B. You know what I'm saying? He would have never said, but I don't fuck with broke bitches. You know what I mean? You think about LL, him rapping, even though LL a rapper, but he still had that, well, I'm alone, that little shit for the ladies. And you think about these R&B singers back in the 90s and the 80s, you know what I'm saying? These things, how they was singing, they making girls go, oh, I love you, Keith Sweat with them, I want it. He want you. You know what I'm saying? Not, I don't fuck with broke bitches. The R&B is not about love no more now, man. It's not about love no more. And all the females out there got to keep it real and say, he's right. A lot of this R&B is not about love. It's even about on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's about the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. What about you want to get married? What about you want to be in love with a warrior? You know what I'm saying? A real man. A warrior. Listen, warriors have swords. What is a sword now? A gun. You know what I'm saying? But you want to be with a man that know how to, you know, could basically know how to carry himself and be humble and meek and know how to use his sword. You know what I'm saying? Not one of these wild, crazy people who doesn't. Because a lot of these women, they don't know what they want, man. They might have a gangster and a gentleman, but they don't know because all they seeing is the gentleman side. How many times you heard about mafias getting caught up in the game and their wife didn't even know they was doing that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many times? We hear that all the time. I just seen something with say it again?
I say we hear that all the time. Seems like everybody try to go viral off just that.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, you got women out there, they glorifying that life. And they thinking like, when they got a man that's not showing them that part of them, they not showing them that gangster part of them, they think like, oh, I'm going to deal with this guy because he's a roughneck. But how many times you heard about mafias being big-time killers and they got a whole life established and they wife getting all the money she wanted to go on shopping spree, but she had no idea that he was a gangster and a gentleman. She only seen the gentleman part of him. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is a lot of what I'm trying to say is the game changed, man. It changed. They thinking, don't ever forget, you watch 5 Heartbeats. We talking about R&B right now. You know what I'm saying? We talking about R&B. You watch 5 Heartbeats. What did Big Red do? Big Red hung that motherfucker out the window. This was R&B time. This was not when it was a hip hop. Hip hop. You don't stop. We rocking was around that time. So we can't look at R&B and lack on there and think like, oh, Usher, Punk, or 50. I mean, not 50, or Tyrese or Punk, because you got to always think about the interview with 50 Cent when they was talking to 50 Cent about the Ray J and Fabulous incident. Remember that? And remember when 50 Cent was saying like, listen, you might look at Tyrese like, oh, he's the Coca-Cola boy, but in Tyrese's head, I'm from Watt. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Watt. So what I'm trying to say with the R&B and this rap, females realize this R&B stuff was before any of this rap. You know what I'm saying? This R&B dudes, you hear about James Brown shooting up shit, you hear about all these R&B dudes, they the main ones that was really out here ruthless. Think about it. I'm just saying. You can say, you just tell me, what you think?
Yeah, that's what you heard about. R&B, them R&B niggas. It wasn't no, these hip-hop niggas didn't become ruthless until NWA and Tupac artists like that started surface. It was the R&B niggas ruthless.
Exactly. And when you watch 5 Heartbeats, what do you see? Niggas getting hung out of windows. What do you see in 5 Heartbeats? When you watch Temptations, David Ruffin, this was R&B niggas been on that gangster shit, man. You gotta think about Frank Sinatra, the Rat Cat. Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. These dudes was around mafias. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta give respect to the R&B, man. Why you think like Italian dudes, when you go to these Italian restaurants, all you hear is this, basically, I know I gone from rags to riches. It's only you say you can. Why you think you hearing all this R&B, this real, but these niggas are slumping niggas. We not just talking about Italians, because they was black mafias too. It was black mafias too in Harlem. We had Bumpy, we had all these dudes. We had Nicky Barnes that was dealing with the mafia. So we can't ever look at R&B and think like, oh, rap is real gangster. R&B started it, bro. You know it's a fact.
R&B the ones that without R&B it wouldn't be none of this.
Exactly. And a lot of these managers and A&Rs, before they discovered rap, you got some of these A&Rs that was only dealing with R&B before they discovered rap. And they started merging to R&B and rap. But they know this R&B, don't ever think because they singing and they sound like they sing like that niggas won't probably put a shot in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like with Ray J, that incident with Ray J and Fabulous. 50 trying to tell him like, yo, just because a nigga R&B singing don't mean he about some shit.
Well, to tell you the truth, they didn't wanna touch the rap when it first started. When rap first came out, the A&Rs and the labels didn't want to touch the rap. That's why they made their groups like NWA, Ice Cube, and all them, Tupac and Death Row. That's why they made them make their own labels, because they didn't want to touch that. They didn't think the shit was gonna pop the way it popped.
The rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't underestimate talent, man.
You can't
underestimate nothing unusual.
Yeah. But
put it like that, Gucci.
Oh, I was about to say, yo, they don't want to touch that, but you can't underestimate talent.
Exactly. You can't underestimate anything unusual. It's just like they talk about, my father always told me about this famous painter. You know what I'm saying? And he would make a painting and everybody would say, oh, it's so beautiful. But when they say it's beautiful, he'd take some paint and splatter it and sprit all around it. And then he'd talk about, that's amazing. And he want to give you $40 million for that shit. Oh, wait a minute. And you heard Jay-Z and that rich nigga, poor nigga. Nigga, art is worth money, man. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't underestimate anything unusual, man. It's like when they try to say people that weird. What do weird mean? Oh, he's weird. I mean, you different. I mean, you stand out. I mean, you got style. You different. Style is to put on I done seen women with wearing crazy shit on the catwalk, man. You can't underestimate something unusual, man. You always gotta, it's just like somebody tell you, oh, don't mess with him because he did this and that to me. Just because he did that to you don't mean he's gonna do it to me. So you gotta always give everything the benefit of the doubt and see if it's gonna work. Like you said, they didn't think that the rap was gonna work, but it's working. But what they doing now is like, we merge into an awakening right now. I'm gonna just say that.
Now, when you say awakening, what you think about to go down? What's about to pop?
Hey, yo, it's your boy Ray Watts. We on here underground. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Mashiach, Yahweh Shah. I don't care, man. This is what it is. We Hebrew Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? We Hebrew Israelites. I don't know if you familiar with that or if you know anything about that.
No, a little bit, not much.
Not much. All right, yeah, we from the 12 tribes of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We from the 12 tribes of Judah. So basically, the 12 tribes is basically the so-called African Americans. We Hebrew Israelites. Everybody that's Hebrew Israelites is the so-called African Americans, the Latinos, the Native Americans, the Native Americans, the Mexicans, you know, the Philippines, you know, Panamanians, all West Indies, Jamaicans, Haitians. Shout out to all my Haitians because I know they know exactly what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the true people. You know what I'm saying? We was the ones that was chased out of Israel from Rome into West Africa. That's why you got a lot of West Africans out there. They know, where did they take us from in the slave ship? They took us from West Africa. If you do your research, you will see it like, word, I looked up my research, they took us from West Africa. Because we merged it. We came from Israel. We from Israel. Them Israelis over there, those are not, they white. You know what I'm saying? But not saying nothing about, like, oh, racism or nothing like that. Hell no, we not racist or nothing like that. But it's just the truth. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say it's awakening, I'm quite sure it's a lot of people right now. I see Kodak Black. He awakening. I seen Kendrick Lamar. He awakening. I just seen something one of my boys posted up. One of my Hebrew brothers posted up on Instagram. They posted up. Future just put a song out last month called The Black Jew. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Maybe you are. The Black Jew. But that's what we are. We black. We the real Jews. You know what I'm saying? But it's awakening. When I say it's awakening, meaning there's a lot of our brothers and sisters that swear that they African American, which we are not African. We are Hebrews. We always try to figure out why. We always try to say, why would Africans sell us into slavery? Because we're not African. We're Hebrews. We merged to Africa from Israel. We merged from it. We got chased out of Israel from Rome, and we fled into West Africa. Why we didn't get caught in West Africa? Why? Because of the color of our skin. We can camouflage. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We settled there for a while. And then the white man came. This is what I feel they came because they couldn't work in their fields. No disrespect to no white man out there. I'm just telling the story, the history. I felt that they couldn't handle their land. It's the heat. You know what I'm saying? The heat. Back in the day. And you talking about, where was the settling land from West Africa? I believe it was West Virginia. If I'm not bugging, it was Virginia somewhere. That was the settling land from when the ship was called what? Jesus. If anybody don't know this information, look it up. The ship that they took us from West Africa and brought us to West Virginia was called Jesus. You feel me?
And then, add to that, like you say, everything came from West Africa, and the slaves that came over from West Africa, most of them, you can do your research on them, most of them were slaves, because we come for kings and queens. So
the Africans sold us into slavery. When we ran over there in Africa, to West Africa from Israel, we was the same color as them, but the way we was living was different from theirs. That's how Africans know that we different from them. First of all, Eddie Murphy came up with the movie called what? Coming to America. Why would he make a movie that would be a hit that's called Coming to America, meaning imagine some Africans coming to America, this is what it would look like. But we are already here. If we was Africans, we was already here in America, why would Eddie Murphy make a movie about Africans coming to America? Because we are not African, we are Hebrews. You even got a video with Power 105 when Michael Blackson was saying we not Africans. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, I forgot what year he said, the year that Africans started merging over. If you can remember, I don't know how old you are, you know what I'm saying, but if you was age, like, you know what I'm saying, was born in the I was born in the 80s. I remember me going to stores in my neighborhood, Southside Jamaica, Queens, stand up. 110 got Brew. I'm from Union Hall. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 40 Projects. 109 got Brew. You know what I'm saying? American Towers. You know what I'm saying? All that. So Jamaica Ave. You know what I mean? So me growing up, you know, I just lost my train of thought. Damn, man. I lost my train of thought. I was about to say, damn. Me growing up in South Jamaica, Queens. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, man. I'm so sorry. I just fucking lost my train of thought, man. You know that shit happened when you smoking and drinking, man. Damn. I was going somewhere. I'm like, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to what I was going at with it.
It's gonna come back up because we about to give them a little taste of music. Hey, hopefully they get the train of thought back right. Hey, we got a track.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got a few tracks over here. Which one? I got Green Notes. I got Flashing on Me. I got Rockstar and We Go. Which one of these tracks you want to go to first?
Let's go to Green Notes, but let's fast forward it from the we can put a little bit of the Menace Society on it, but it's a little too long. Like for me, I mean, that was the little intro. If you hear it, and we can bring it up. Let's do the Green Notes. Shout out to my boy Cheese, man.
Okay, bet. Since I got it in my system, I ain't gonna be able to fast forward because I got it in my system as an MP3.
All right, so let's do it.
Okay.
I've seen lots of people killed before, but I ain't never done it myself. I mean, I never had a reason to. But when they killed my cousin, I knew I was gonna kill them.
How much revenue is in my pocket? Green note that's shooting in the air.
Green Notes, we back live. Wait, watch what it do.
Ain't shit, man. I'm still here with you, bro. What's good, man? We here, man. Like all Mock Entertainment, Ray Watson is bitch, man. Southside, Jamaica, Queens. I'ma shout out Brooklyn too. I'ma shout out Brooklyn because I was born in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Kings County, New York. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Brooklyn too, but I was raised in Queens. I moved to Queens when I was 4 years old, I believe. Yeah, my mom told me I moved to Queens when I was 4 years old. South Jamaica, Queens. Back.
Hey, no, that Green Notes. Hey, how you put that together? What was that? What is behind that project right there?
Green Notes. It was it was like, I'm glad you liked that too. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of going through some shit when I did that song, Green Notes, man. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. I was going through some shit. You know what I mean, I was in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, with a female that was, you know, like, you know what I mean? We were supposed to be in a relationship, but I found out she was doing some, you know what I'm saying? So, me, even if you hear this, if anybody listens to the rap when I said, I'll fuck the shit out your bitch to the point she stay with me, she would delay me, she would rely on me, she would obey me or begging me not to leave. Yeah. But she know all I care is about cheese, yeah. Because you know why I said that? I said that because I'm not gonna sit here and cause somebody fucked around and fucked my bitch, that I'm gonna let somebody steal my joy and make myself feel like I'm not a king too. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna do that. I'm not trying to fuck nobody's girl, but I could do that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why at that point in time when I did that song, when I said I'll fuck the shit out your bitch to the point she stay with me, she would delay you, she would rely on me, she would obey me or begging me not to. She would obey me or begging me not to leave. Yeah, because she know all I care about is cheese. You know what I'm saying? What they say, you chase the money, you already know the honey's gonna come. So when I said that, for that female, if she don't get that line, if she went out there and did what she did, that's her fault. If she thought I wasn't a go-getter, that's her fault. You know what I'm saying? You hear the words I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If she thought that something was wrong with my brain and I didn't know what it takes to get the bitches, she fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that money is what brings the honey. You know what I'm saying? Like Bishop Don Juan said, he where to go in the motherfucking, in them green. You know what I'm saying? Go for the money. And he said green for the money and gold, green and gold. He said green for the money and gold for the honey. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah. Hey, now what's the plans with it? Where you see it going?
With Green Notes?
Yeah.
Really, I see Green Notes. I ain't gonna lie, I leave all my music in God's hand, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I leave it in God's hand, but when I make the songs, I'll be really, a lot of my music might sound negative. It might sound negative, or, you know what I'm saying? But believe me, when I be in the booth most of the time, like that, I'm telling the truth about that one. I was really mad about the situation. But all the rest of my songs, it might sound, you know, it might sound mad raunchy, but when I was in there, my energy was good. You know what I mean? It was good. You feel me? I'm sorry, somebody's calling me right now, but I don't worry about that. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Like my energy was it was good because I believe this is what I believe. When they try to say things like music, you know how some people say, "Oh, music is evil," you know, and then you got energy. You know what I'm saying? You got energy, and I believe if you go in the booth with a bad energy and put a track out, then it's all about how you felt. If you could be angry and have a good reason why you're angry, and you can put that energy out. Anybody know about energy? You can put that energy out. But if you just negative and putting out music, and then you was in a booth with just, I want to kill somebody for no. My mindset is I want to kill. I'm coming to the studio telling my man I'm a psycho killer and I just want to kill somebody for no reason. I don't care. Yo, put a track on right now, and I go in there with that kind of energy and be on the mic rapping like, "I fuck this shit up, your bitch." I believe the energy that people gonna feel is that energy me. Even though I'm talking about a bitch, but the energy they gonna feel is me saying that I want to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? If I came up in there, I'm gonna kill somebody. Let me get in the booth. Because a lot of dudes that know rap and know their energy when you come in the studio, you could be doing a whole love song, but you probably was mad. And it might be a hit because your energy that you put in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The energy you put in it. So I come in the booth and I'm feeling like, oh, bitch, this bitch was disappointing me. Not saying I ain't doing no wrong. I don't know why you think, oh, he ain't doing no wrong, but y'all don't know the situation. Nobody don't know my situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I go up in there and I'm thinking like, in my head, I'm thinking like I had good plans for this relationship. I'm a guy with everybody hear me on here right now. I'm striving. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man that strives. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man that's trying to be righteous. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I go in there and mad about a woman that did me dirty when I was trying to do good for her with that type of energy, but angry, even though you hear, "I fuck this shit up, don't picture this," you probably feel like, you gonna feel that energy like, yo, it's something about this song that's fire. Because let me tell you, once you do that song, you do that track, and people get that energy, and if somebody tell you, I think you should do it over. Let's say if you did a song with that energy, and then you got 20 people to like that song with that energy, but somebody that's behind you said, no, you gotta redo it. And you redo it. And then you put that song out and you only get 15 people that like it. You wanna know why? Because that energy when you walked in that studio, what you was feeling and you did that song, it ain't on that same wave as that. You get what I'm saying now? I know you follow.
Yeah, I follow what you said. Definitely.
So that's why.
What you about to say?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, you know, that's what it is with music. You know, when you get in it, people probably think, oh, that music's wicked. That music is wicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, Cardi B just said, fuck a nigga, you fucking get some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck a nigga, get some money. But what was her energy in this? You know what I'm saying? What was her energy in? What did she come in that studio feeling like? Was she happy that she signed now and that was an old song? Because you could write a song and be mad. And it could be 3 years, that could be a song that's 5 years old. But when you wrote it, you was mad. But when you get signed and you happy and you in that booth and you in that good energy mode, that energy is on that mic. The way you get what I'm saying, because you want to know why it's real, because if you got to redo, if 20 people like that song when you did it, when you was feeling that way, and then they tell you got to redo it, but you get 15, you know, that energy that you came in with, that's what it was. You get what I'm saying?
That's what it was. And we about to get on some more of your energy. Hey, which one of these joints you want to go to next?
Let's go to, how many we playing? Let me know that right now. I can tell.
We're gonna play all four. I don't let you play all four. We'll play two back to back, and then I'll let you ride out the one.
All right, we're gonna play, let's play Till Daylight.
I ain't got that one.
Oh, you ain't got Till Daylight? Alright, so let's play Blessings on Me. Okay.
For unique predictions, baby.
Roll on them niggas, hit those on them niggas, put hoes on them niggas, they hoes on us, niggas. My niggas say rolling, they pulling them triggers. My niggas say gripping, my niggas persistent. I know they can't listen, so niggas just listen. Please don't be tripping. You be gone in a minute. My niggas say sipping, they other than looking, so niggas.
No, we back live. Wait, watch what it do, my G.
Hey, yo, what up, man? It's good. Hey, yo, I want to say this. Hey, yo, that Blessings on Me, I want to shout out to my boy, Mr. Bonnet on that Blessings on Me. That's fiction on that. And I want to shout out to, you know what I mean, GA all day, Blazing Mike, you know what I'm saying, Mike Styles. And I want to shout out to my you know what I mean, my other bro, Jalik, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out Ja, you know what I'm saying? That's out there in the A, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Shout out to him. Hey, now what's the plan for that Blessings on Me? What y'all got in the works for that?
All right, Blessings on Me, yeah, that's the big one for this album. That's the one that I want to do. That's World Star. We that's what we shooting for right now. We shooting for World Star. We shooting for that to be on like big platforms right now. You know what I mean? Cause you know what I mean. We got Woody Woodpecker on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you heard Woody Woodpecker on there, right? You ain't hear Woody Woodpecker on there?
Yeah, I heard him on that. Hey, that's the one I put on mixtape like that. Blessings on Me.
That's the one. So if you're doing that one, that's definitely the one. We got Woody Woodpecker on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's a go right there. You know what I mean? Don't forget about Woody Woodpecker. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had the most hit. That last, that's a hit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Every time I play that shit, kids love that shit when I play that shit. Just because they hear that Woody Woodpecker, they be like, yeah. Then they want to hear everything. They want to hear that shit all the time, man. Word. Should go with that, though.
Real talk. Yeah, that's the one. Hey, that's the one we'll put it on. And yeah, once kids, I know, hey, any kid hear that, they gonna love that song like that. I was get them every time. That was shit.
Word. That's a fact. They go crazy when they hear that song. And they like that We Go too, though. They like We Go. The kids, every time I see the kids, when they jump around, they like We Go, and they like that Woody Woodpecker, man. Straight up.
And now for the people that don't know where you at, that's gonna come check you out either tonight or later on this week, because they can listen to my show live and after the fact. Hey, what all you got out there for them, and what's the biggest thing you need for new fans and new people to do? What's the biggest support you need for new fans and new people?
You saying what I need for the fans to do for me, for like the biggest support?
Yeah, the biggest support when new people come check you out. What you need for them to do?
When they, yeah, I mean, just I want them to do is I want them to listen to the words, man. I want them to really listen to the words. Don't wait until a motherfucker's dead to then listen to the words, because I noticed that about people. You know what I'm saying? Even in the hood, even in the urban community, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of underground rappers. They get, you know what I mean? May they rest in peace, leave in peace. I see a lot of underground rappers get killed, and then, you know what I mean, they go viral. You know what I mean? They just go viral, and everybody know him now, and everybody got the picture up with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? The same way they say, give your mother and your father, you know what I mean, they flowers while you can smell them. Do the same thing with people that that's around you. Show support, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just show support in the way you want to show support, you know what I mean? And I mean, hating is a virus, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got the virus. I mean, I ain't never hated on nobody, man. I'm just keeping it real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hating is a virus, so try to stay away from hate and all kind of shit. What, my time about to be up right now or something?
Oh, no, you still got some more time?
Oh, I'm about to say, man, like, yo, I'm feeling right now. I'm ready to talk, man. I got a lot of shit, man. Like, real shit, though.
So, you still got about another 20, 30 minutes. Hey, we good to talk.
Hey, so where y'all located at? Where you at right now? Like,
I'm in the Carolina.
Oh, you in the North, South?
Yeah, North Carolina. I'm in Winston-Salem. I'm about 45 minutes outside Charlotte.
All right, then. All right, bet. Nigga, like I said, man, I'll pull up out there, man. You know what I'm saying? No, real.
Yeah, we gotta get you out here. I mean, the next big event we got going on is CIAA. That's in 2 weeks. And that event, I don't know if you ever heard about the CI goes stupid. It's like a fake All-Star game, pretty much. It's like a fake All-Star weekend, pretty much. But it's on.
Shit, man. I know how to be out there in the South, man. Y'all be having y'all, man, New York don't know. Y'all be having your own little shit, man. Listen, man, I was out there in Georgia. I was at Morris Brown College, man. We out there, it's crowded out there. They having a cookout, man. Out of nowhere, somebody started shooting in there. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh, ducking this shit. Like, oh, shit. Everybody in this regular. My cousin like, yo, my nigga, stand up. My nigga, you good? I'm like, what? Niggas was on some cowboy shit. Like, niggas be having fun like the Indians. Like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Niggas ain't calling the cops, nothing. There's 100 cars out there. I said, damn, this is out, man.
And that's how it is. Real shit, and that's how it is. It's pretty much just the black college. It's the black college tournament. And they call it the CIAA. All the schools from, pretty much all the schools is from North Carolina. You got Winston State. You got, I forgot who all. No Winston State in the CIAA. You got Johnson, C. Smith. I can't even call all the schools. But it's like 7 to 8 schools. It's their basketball tournament. And within their basketball tournament, you just got parties going on inside Charlotte. It's just
yeah, exactly. That's how. I know, man. That's how you saying a little fake joint. See, people that never been down there, when they go out there and see that fake shit you talking about, they gonna be like, "This shit's lit."
Yeah. When after you don't get the All-Star game, you gonna say, "Okay, this ain't no All-Star weekend, but it's a fake All-Star weekend." You got these motherfuckers. You got celebrities coming in. You got I done seen DJ Envy. I seen DJ Envy on a party. I done seen a couple basketball players on the party. But it be that kind of Floyd Mayweather got a party. It be that kind of weekend. Yeah.
Floyd was over there one time?
Yeah, Floyd always come. Floyd come every year.
Oh, so you say you be there, nigga, invite me, man. Come on, man. Come on, I gotta go. I ain't rich and I ain't broke, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna have a good time. You bring me through. We gonna have a good time, man. Tell you, right?
Okay. Shit, I have my event, cause I'm tagging in with a couple of my promoters out of South Carolina. So I have my events this week, and I'll send them to you. If you can make it, hey, get down here.
All right, man. So you gonna see about that? Real shit.
Mm-hmm. And it ain't next Saturday. It ain't this Saturday coming up. It's the next Saturday. I'll get you that date. It's the
I got it.
It's the 20. It's really it started. It don't get hyped till it's the 22nd, the 27th through the March 1st.
All right, we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do. And if I can't make that one, I'm definitely gonna make whatever. If you're doing those, I'm gonna pull up, man.
Okay. And then after that, I got after that, I'm gonna be in Texas. That's gonna be the next event out there at the South by Southwest.
Hey, you drink, nigga?
Yeah, I drink. I'm drinking right now. I'm drinking on some damn booze right now.
You smoke?
No, I don't smoke. I just drink.
That's a good thing, man. That's a good Hebrew thing right there. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't supposed to be smoking, man. You ain't supposed to smoke, man. You're a Hebrew. You ain't supposed to smoke. I know you a Hebrew. I mean, I'm just saying, I know your father not white, right?
No, hell no.
And your grandfather not white?
Must be like black shit. Yeah.
Real shit, man.
Only thing I got in my family is some Indians. My great grandma, my mama grandma, she was part Cherokee.
All right. So let me tell you this right now. You probably didn't know. Indian is not the word that the native. They rather you call them Native American, but they was really like called tribes. Like I just said, she was what? Cherokee. But they knew that they were Hebrews. They knew they was Hebrews. That's why I said the 12 tribes of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Because the Native Americans knew that they was from a tribe. They was from the tribe like they named Blackfoot and you said Cherokee. They knew they from a tribe. You know, they knew Hebrews. So Indian, the word Indian means savage. That's the word that the Edomites. Edomites is the Caucasian people. That's the word that they put on them. The same way they put us on us nigga, but nigga means black. Nigga means black in Hebrew, and you know what I'm saying, that means black. But you know what I'm saying, they called us niggas. So Indian means savage. And your grandmom's, her ancestors would not want to be called that. But I'm just giving you a little bit of enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? Some enlightenment right now, so you know, like, wow, you can look it up and be like, oh shit, that shit is true. And calling somebody an Indian means savage. They didn't like that. That's why they used to kill him. Oh yeah, I ran into a savage. They call him. You know what a savage is? We wasn't no savages. Hebrews ain't no savages. You know what I mean? We wasn't no savages, man.
Yeah. And they, to tell you the truth, they the savages. Because they the ones that came over and took them people's land without no exactly. What I know was God. But yeah, Steve, that's what she is. She's part Cherokee. My mama got part Cherokee in her. I got Cherokee in me. That's the only thing I know.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. If I ain't mistaken, I remember my mom's telling me my grandfather had a little Cherokee in him, though. But you can continue saying what you were saying, though. I'm listening.
Oh no, that's all I had to say. But we about to get back on you. We about to get back. Hey, what you see? Where you see your music going this year? What are you trying to come?
Basically, what I'm trying to do. I've been studying a lot, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of research a lot. That's what I like to do. I like to research a lot, you know what I mean? So I've been looking at a lot of other artists' portfolios, you know what I'm saying? Like basically what it is, you know what I'm saying? You guys got to be consistent, you know? You got to be consistent. And that's the reason why a lot of artists out there, they making a big thing about them being locked up. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I mean? Because that's why I got my first album that I put out, that was my official EP called Setback, because I did 4 years. You know what I'm saying? I did 4 years in prison. That was a minor setback, you know what I mean, for me, you know? And that's a big thing right there. So the main thing you want to do is you want to be consistent with your music. So that's what I'm trying to do this year. I'm trying to be consistent. You know, I'm praying, you know, because I still got little situations that I got to take care of. So, you know, I'm going to just keep myself strapped up with the prayed up, you know what I mean? Prayed up with the strapped up with the prayed up, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to be consistent and just trying to stay positive and continue making music. You know, music is just like somebody playing a scratch off, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fun, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's fun when you play the scratch off, you know what I mean? And not saying that it's good to do that, it's not good to do that. That's a sin, to gamble, you know what I mean? But I'm just using that as a, you know what I mean? So it's like playing the scratch off. You play the scratch off, you might win $50, you might win $5, you might win $20. Some people win $50,000. Some people win $100,000. It's just like music. You continue doing your music, be consistent. You're gonna make some type of money, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna make some type of money, you know what I'm saying? Just be consistent with your shit. You're gonna make some type of money. Just keep, you know what I'm saying? Be consistent. You might, like you play the scratch off, you might make a little $5. So you might put out an album, you might make a little $100. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So just be consistent because you might hit. You know what I'm saying? You might hit. Just like you put a scratch on, you might hit 50,000. You might hit 1 million. It's about hitting. Music, putting out music. All y'all artists out there, don't let nobody discourage you, man. The same way these people out there playing lotto and playing scratch off, it's the same way when you just being consistent, putting music out, trying to hit. That's why it's called a hit. It's a hit. Some songs don't be a hit, but it put a little money in your pocket. That's like you can win a little $50, a little $5,000 off a scratch off. Some people win $1 million on a scratch off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do this year. I'm trying to be consistent. And if anybody ever heard that anything that I got into or anything, believe me that I'm trying to, it's you know what I'm saying? Don't think that I wasn't trying to keep my